here with Jen Lashak. I wanted to make sure I got that correct.
You got it.
Okay. We're at Club Pilates, and we're in their new beautiful location right here on North Perryville Road. And give a little background on Club Pilates and how it became here in Rockford.
So Club Pilates, my family had been looking into getting a franchise, and when they came upon Club Pilates and went into California to find out more about it, they just fell in love. My family's been into the fitness industry. Most of us for a long time really enjoyed exercising, and Pilates is one of the exercises that we love to do, but it hasn't been very popular, accessible, or affordable around here. So they wanted to open up a franchise, make it accessible, affordable, and really engage the community in Pilates and give them the gift of Pilates, and so that's how it came about.
And so I heard that becoming a Pilates instructor is quite, you do a lot of hours of work.
Yeah, the training is pretty intense. It's 500 hours with books and equipment and all kinds of stuff, practicing, teacher training, so we can keep everybody safe. And being that this is there, we have 12 reformers per class, so we can have 12 people at a time. We want to keep everybody safe, so we want to make sure our instructors know what they're doing and how to move bodies and how to correct and such.
Okay, so let's go back to that. What is a reformer that you just mentioned?
Okay, so currently I'm sitting on a reformer.
Okay.
This is, all of our Pilates are reformer based, so most people are familiar with mat Pilates. Not everyone's familiar with reformer-based Pilates. So spring tension is a really big component here.
Okay.
We want to keep everybody safe, and everybody has different capabilities, of course, and needs, so we can adjust your spring tension for that. We also use the reformer for a lot of stretching. So typically when you're doing exercise, you're shortening and you're tightening the muscles, which is great on some level, but we want to make sure that you're lengthening as well. So the reformer helps you to move your body and lengthen at the same time as you're strengthening.
So in layman's terms for me and my viewers, what exactly is Pilates?
So Pilates is a whole body workout. We want to focus on core strength and posture and your mobility and flexibility. So every class that you come to, you will feel a little bit fatigued, of course, because you are exercising, right. But at the same time, your spine is meant to be moved in different ranges of motion, such as flexion, extension, lateral flexion. We try to hit all of those with each class that you come to. So when you leave, you don't feel super exhausted and super fatigued. You feel also stretched out at the same time. So strength training, but also lengthening at the same time.
And can anybody do Pilates?
Yes, we believe Pilates is for everybody. So we have 4 different levels of classes. We have multiple different instructors and multiple different classes. So a stretch class would be something if you are an athlete and you just got done with like a big game, such as like teens or NBA players or whoever, anybody, right. Then you could focus on lengthening out those muscles. And then we also have various other different classes, reformer-based classes, TRX suspension training, which some gyms around here have that. We're pretty much a one-stop shop, being that we have so many different classes to offer, and whether you're an athlete or whether you're sitting at a desk or just want to be able to lift up your grandkids more, you know, better and just move better, it's for everybody.
All right, so we're going to come right back and we're going to see what a little taste of a Pilates class looks like.
Okay, we'll show you.
All right, thanks, Jen.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Samantha. So this is just like a little example of something we would do in a class. Right now I have everybody doing lunges. This is an advanced move. It's standing on top of the reformer. They're lunging against the spring tension to build the glutes. Work the lower body, work the hamstrings. Everything's done with the abs engaged, the shoulders are relaxed, they're working balance. Really good glute work here. Just a couple more, guys. Good, now on this last one, press it down, hold it there nice and low. Get that front hip and knee lined up, then little pulses up away from your carriage, contracting into the glute each time you push away. Good, shoulders down, abs pull in, pulse it up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow, bring it all the way back in. From here, we're gonna transition right down into our high kneeling chest expansion, so carefully come down. Let's go high knees against the shoulder blocks. Keeping it on our single blue spring, go ahead and grab the straps. We're gonna go all the way to the taped part of the strap for more tension. Hips push forward, arms reach long, your knuckles reach to the floor. You're gonna exhale, reach the arms back behind the body. Continuing just like that. So this is really good posture correcting work. We're rounding the shoulders down and back. Our shoulders wanna go forward during the day, especially if you like sit at a desk, on your phone, on your computer, that type of thing. So this is good posture correcting work. Shoulders back, rounding down, abs pulling in. You're really tall, you're still lengthening through your spine. Last one, reach it back, hold it there, and then into tiny little pulses. Work from the backs of your shoulders, from the backs of your arms. Keep your glutes and abs engaged to stay stable. Let's quickly transition to our chairs for some kneeling pikes to finish up. So the chair is another piece of equipment that you can really only get in a Pilates class and at our studio. Tough piece of equipment, lots of good options you can do with this. So let's come down into a kneeling position, forearms down in the chair. All right, remember we want to tuck pelvis under, protect the back, use your abs and slowly start to let that pedal float up, contracting from your core. Hover it down right above the floor, that's where you stop. And exhale, bring it right back up. Once again, working with that spring tension, getting really deep into the core. So this is going to target the transverse abdominals, the really low ones. Super important. Use that exhale as you come up. Keep your low back grounded to protect your back. And last one, let's lift to the top, bring it up there, hold right there, lower halfway down, then just an exhale, contract. It'll pulse that pedal up, getting really deep. Once again, a lot harder than it looks. They're making it look really easy. Carefully step off the pedal, one knee at a time. Let the pedal float up, and you can push it back into your child's pose. So a great thing about our springs on the reformer and on the chairs, it's all customizable. So if you need a modification, we can always make it more challenging or less challenging depending on where we move the spring. So this really can be an exercise for everybody. Nice job, guys. Good work.
Up next, you'll find out if I can master the twist cone from Dairy Depot. Plus, how many small ice cream cones do you think they've sold so far this year? We'll get a quick check of the weather and then we'll find out. We'll be right back.